Hey Clashes, should you rush or should you max your client capital every single district? What is the best way to go? We're going to discuss that today and jumping into some raid attacks because the raid weekend just started, which means for us some nice attacks. And the first opponent already is giving us a cool example because you can see our village, our clan capital, with having already quite a lot of districts unlocked, and the other district, not like the other clan capital, not having that many unlocked. And this number right there is important for the matchmaking. The number on how many traps and how many buildings you have upgraded. There is not any weights or whatever in the system, which means it's purely on this number, and you can see the difference. You can see the huge difference in how many districts we have unlocked and how many districts the other clan has unlocked. And if you take a look now at their upgrades, you can see they're pretty well upgraded in their own districts. But is it actually worth it to max out your districts and have like one less district overall? Because if you compare those two, you can see the clear difference. Like our walls, our traps, our buildings, even though like walls are not really counting in that, but you can see their upgrades is just in general way better. The question is, what is better overall? But before we're jumping into the question, you just saw the base of our opponents. And actually, they attacked it quite a couple of times on my side because it's like an adjusted base from me. And this base defended insane. So if you're somehow already on Barbarian Camp level 3, feel free to copy it. I will most likely upload it in the future as well. We are still using it. And as I said last weekend, it defended between 5 and 8/9 attacks every single time. It's pretty insane. So, let's get back to the question. And I think the best answer to this is just show the numbers because a lot of people are just otherwise not really seeing this pure difference. So, with the numbers, we can see now that the other clan took 14 attacks overall, or like we took 14 attacks overall to take down their villages. Even though they're going the route with trying to max out their villages, at least that's how it looks like. But if you take a look at now our defense, we can see it's 20 attacks, which actually the other team needed. And I think the other client actually is using my guide. So they're trying to kind of rush as well. So we can see the clear difference. We can see the clear difference, and the result to this question, the answer to this question is actually you should try to rush as much as possible with trying to unlock as many districts as possible, because this is going to get you always more defenses, which is going to result as well in a higher reward for your defense overall. Even though we know it's not that crazy, but still it's a higher reward overall. In addition to that, you're going to get better offense, which means you take just less attacks to take down other districts down. You can see it, as I just said, those guys, what they did, or like what we did as well, to those bases. So overall, you can see it is way better to take down every single, like to upgrade in a rush fashion in the client capital. So all of those guys who really want to, I don't know, upgrade their village to max whatever, you're putting yourself in a worse spot than actually rushing. But we should take a look at the new district, which we just unlocked, as well as our opponents right here with the new defense, the Super Dragon Post. So I think we should just attack that, come up with a cool plan, come up with maybe an idea of what we might want to throw at it, and hopefully get it down in 2 tries. Like that's what you try to aim for when there is new districts unlocked, where you have no new buildings in there just yet, or like in this one, a lot of the defensive Super Dragon guards or like super posts are still missing. And what is better than? That's right, archers. Archers are so freaking insane, especially as soon as you're unlocking the rage. The rage is just boosting the power of this troop even further ahead, and it's kind of crazy. So let's dive in and let's see if we can actually master the archers, and if you can actually take down this district in 2 tries. I have overall a couple of barbarians with me, because it's always better to use barbarians for the first buildings, because you can trigger traps. We took down already quite a few buildings, right? Like the archers would have taken down the same thing, but they're double the housing space. So barbarians always bring like few barbarians in for the beginning to trigger traps and everything, which has worked great for us. Now, yes, the wall break, the ram is coming through. We need one more ram, and then we get access to the blast bow as well. That would be awesome. And we're going to take down the single Inferno Tower with that Super Dragon Post as well. And there we go. Easy connection right there. So we have opened up everything. Our archers now have access to pretty much everything. So the next thing we have to do pretty much at this point is making sure the rage is going to cover everything. There we go, rage should cover everything, and with this we can now take down the super dragon inside our cloak ability to take it out. So you can see already, it's a pretty solid way in taking down those super dragons. The next thing though is now we actually destroyed his hut. That's a big problem because now the super dragon can fly wherever it wants. Like, that's a big problem, so we need to make sure that we're keeping him in place and not luring him all over the place. So that's really important. So we have at this point 2 objectives. First one, take down the single front tower, and second of all, take down the blast bow. The blast bow is really, really important to take that out. And make sure you can take down those key defenses. This guy or this clan has the key defense really far ahead, or like really far in front, and that's, in my opinion, not always the best way. To be honest, some of those districts are really hard to build bases with in the beginning because a lot of ruins, a lot of decorations are blocking the good spots where you try to like circle your defenses in. So it's really hard in the beginning to build a good base with some of those new districts. For example, the Builder's Workshop or this one. So things are not looking too bad for us. We should be able to take down the blast bow, I think. We need to be careful though with the super dragon. The question now though as well at the same time is, where do we place the jump? I feel like we're going to push into this bottom side with the next attack. So I want to leave this bottom compartment again. And for that, where could we use that jump? That's a good question. Maybe onto the double walls behind the blast bow. That might be an option. That might be a pretty good option overall. I think we're going to go over there. Otherwise, this guy or those guys completely messed up to block the bridges. You cannot block a bridge with just one wall. That's not possible except a really lucky, not lucky, but like a really rare scenario with like the buildings or the walls around. I will show you why exactly it is so bad what those guys did with the walls, because like with the bridges, because they're not blocking them at all. I will show you guys with that next attack. But I think first, we should wait, what is that? We have not 3-star out of... What? We have not fought this clan so far this week. That is strange. Okay, I have no clue what that was. So we can take down this cannon with the lightning. That's already nice to know. Otherwise, going in from the bottom side, that's what we said. But wait a second. Actually, wait. My brain is working. So I feel like what we could do is come from the other side with something like a super giant cannon card kill squad, and we can try to only take down the building of the super dragon, not the super dragon itself. Which means it's the same thing as with clan castle or heroes of the home village. You do not need to take them out. You do not need to take them out to get the 3-star, because only buildings count, no troops. So if we finish on the super dragon, if we obviously get that far, that's the main question. But if we get that far, then we should be able to get that building, and the super dragon is just going to survive, but we don't care because we're 3-star already. That's, I think, the approach. The next thing is we do not need any rams, any jumps whatsoever, because this guy is not doing well with blocking their bridges. You need 3 walls. 3. Otherwise, that's not possible. You need to block, or like you need to connect the walls to the outside, to the flanks of the bridge. With only 1 wall, it's not possible. I know I did that mistake in the beginning as well. Like, this is not flaming our opponents, whatever. I did the same mistake. But that's why I'm telling it to you guys, telling all of those base builders out there, you need 3 walls, except there's some rare circumstances, okay? But most of the time, you need 3 walls to actually block it. If you don't trust me, we're going to abuse it in just a second. So I think that's the setup we're looking for. Heal spell, we don't need the rage because we just need to cover, like, clear a big part of the base. It's quite risky, but if it works, we can take down this district with only 2 attacks. Let's see if that's going to work. Let's see. So lightning in first, that's great. Now we're okay, there was a trap. Now we're giants. Cannon cut already in. More. What? I think I dropped that giant with the pinky. Or I don't know what this giant. Like, I don't know, but. Otherwise, we're going to save 1 giant. Maybe it's going to be useful later on. And now we have our giants. Where are they going next? Okay, they're going to the bottom. Okay. We can cover this splash with the heal. I think that heal is kind of nice to make sure. Oh my goodness, is that super giant going to survive? I think no. I think he died. No, he's still alive. Wait, he's still alive. Okay, so now the openings around the top side should be able to get us over there. You can see those walls are not doing anything. Those guys completely messed up with the walls, and this is giving us a nice opportunity to just walk through all of this. It's super nice. It's super, super cool. And with that, you can see as well, the giants are just bypassing the wall. If you want to know how to block the bridge accordingly, you need 3 walls just in a small line. That's pretty much how it works. And then as soon as you did that, you're good to go. That's kind of how it works. So things are looking really good. We can now place the giant to tank those spear throwers for our cannon cards. Things are looking really good. We don't use the lightning spell just yet, the zap spell, because so far we don't need it. Maybe we can reset the super dragon with that. We're getting all of those, all of this deployment area unlocked, so we can take down the top left, the top left spear thrower with archers. And now they're closing in. I think we did it, guys. I think this is looking crashed. Oh my goodness, this was such a genius move to finish on the super dragon. There we go, an achievement unlocked as well, and now we can snipe the Super Dragon building as it's approaching those super giants. Like we can take down the Super Dragon building. That's how you do it. Really nice. We even get 180 bonus gold. That's what I like to see. Overall, 2 attacks, 100%. That's how I like. What is that? This is so strange. We have not 3-starred all of those districts yet. I don't know what that is, but it's really strange. This is, I guess, somewhat of a bug, but either way, we did our job. 2 attacks in for the Dragon Cliffs. That's great. I hope you learned something new in the video. Not only how you should not max your village. You should rush first and go for your army camps. Go for your to unlock barracks and everything. But for us, the raid weekend is looking great. I hope you have a wonderful raid weekend. A lot of success. A lot of nice capital gold, which you can then spend on your upgrades. And guys, thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys back tomorrow for the next video. Until then, see ya. And bye-bye.